Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing this evening? This video is just going to be me talking about Tropical Storm Jerry. And everybody said, hey, don't worry about Jerry. Jerry's just going out to sea. And well, I have been utterly obsessed with Jerry. Like he was the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And that's probably not the reason. It's just a tropical storm. They don't have any sexy curves whatsoever. Was it talking about? Oh, yeah, Jerry's a fighter. And so I guess that's partially why I relate to Jerry. Because I'm like a bully magnet. So people always come after me. I guess it's my smile or my looks. Or who knows? But what I'm saying here is we have a ridge. See this black dark part? That's the ridge, right? And this ridge was supposed to kick Jerry out to sea like a freaking football, man. Jerry, the most liberal maps I'd seen of Jerry, had him never, ever, ever passing 68 degrees. And now we've got Jerry at like 69, baby. See that? And so Jerry's literally over here in a knockdown, drag out fight with this ridge. And so he's kind of breaking hurricane physics as we know it. And so right now it's Jerry 1, ridge nothing. Now it seems like the odds are impossible, asterisk, for him to just keep fisticuffs in it through the whole ridge. But it looks like it ends there. Although, as Bobby Storm pointed out, it looks like reinforcements are being sent in. And so, as I've been noting, this little stream here, it seems like we're having a major battle between technology. Although YouTube likes to always say that they geoengineer for bad stuff, I'm pretty sure they do it to save lives too. And so they've been blasting this thing with their Florida Keys Bermuda ray guns just nonstop for about 24 hours, probably even longer. And Jerry keeps fighting, and then he flips over. I've seen him do it like 4 times, and then he like flops to the other side of the beam, and then they adjust it. And this is all YouTube, take it with a grain of salt. Remember, I haven't had sex in like 20 months, so my brain is probably backed up, and I'm just shooting crazy talk straight into your ears. Okay. But yeah, like if this pops the cherry of the ridge, then New Jersey, New York, Katya, New England are going to get wet. Oh, I'm off the rails. I got another death threat yesterday. Wasn't really that worried about it, though. Yeah, so, I mean, this is just like the battle of the year so far, in my opinion. Now let's get back to the mimic. So this is, I mean, I've literally, on Twitter, I've almost tweeted like every single move of Jerry. But where we have like Lorenzo, Karen, Jerry. And so everything is going to affect everything. So, and literally, everybody uses the word literally too much. But weather Twitter's just like, I haven't even seen anybody, and I follow like 2,000 meteorologists, mention Jerry. It's like me and Bobby Storm are the only people who are mentioning it. And does this thing look like it's still going northwest, and it's still heading freakishly close to the area I have been talking about all year. I was hoping Humberto would be it, but looks like we got 2 candidates. We got Jerry and Lorenzo. I don't like Lorenzo either. Let's go look at Lorenzo, shall we? Okay, one freakish thing about Lorenzo is the models, and he's doing it now. He's got this giant front tail. I guess it's not a front tail, but the only frontal appendage that I can think of would take this into like PG-13 or rated R category. So, okay, forward spike, anti-tail, whatever. And so everybody, this thing has looked like a monster even before it came off Africa. And so I don't know. I definitely think the next 2 weeks are going to be freaking fascinating and that we are going to get some surprises. Now, if we don't get hit by any more hurricanes for the rest of the year, I would consider that a major surprise. But, like, I'd be more surprised by that than if Lorenzo busts models. Because last year, I was like, Florence is going to hit the USA, like, as it rolled off of Africa. And for a week, everyone's like, no, it's not. It's going out to sea. And then they changed their mind. And I got a feeling we might have that situation happen this year. Is it going to be Jerry? Is it going to be Lorenzo? Am I going to be wrong? Who knows? But right now, they both look like freaking fighting candidates. And I don't know what about this would make anybody be like, everything's going great. Because remember, Jerry came off like here. Jerry was here. Remember that? It was like he was here. And then it was like he got to here. He got to here, and then it was like, shoo. So he's been headed. I mean, almost like he has a bigger crush on Katya than I do. I don't know if that's possible. And so, yeah, he's trying to defy physics. You got Karen. And anytime weather Twitter starts to make fun of somebody or starts to get outraged that they have a designation, I always take that as a bad sign. Because people are like, Karen is just a tattered mess. It's like, yeah, but it's the core inside, and these things can resurface. But look at Lorenzo, man. Look at that, like that tail. I don't know. I don't like any of these dudes. Sweet. Or take this note from Henry Margasidius, Weather Madness. When you see crashes like this showing up, when the tropics are hot, watch for the extremes. My East Coast guard is up as pattern flipping around a lot. Yeah, it's flipping crazy, man. Bobby Storm sent me a little video. You have to go to my Twitter to hear what she's saying. But yeah, like it's busting the ridge. And so like they're sending reinforcements to try and pop it again. But like I'm saying, what if it is planetary pressure? You know, what if this, because this is in the date. Like I remember it went from the 18th to the 23rd. And so this is looking more like what I was talking about. And so if it is the Neptune pressure, then it would be staying on its trail and no amount of shear or high pressure could knock it off, I wouldn't think. I don't know. So it's like we're in a battle between technology and Neptune. How many times can I or shall I repeat that? Now, the odds are super, super, super low because you would think if it had a chance to, but look at this, man. Look at that, right? Like, so here was your big ridge, you know, and it used to be here. You know, here was your ridge here. So Jerry's pop just busted all the way through like a trebuchet. No, a ram. I'm thinking about Amelia. She's really pretty. Her smile is everything. Okay, so that's all I'm saying is that if somehow he can break through here, he would have one surprise this weekend. You know? So how crazy would that be? If 110 million people, 70 million people got like a 2 to 3 day warning. These are crazy days indeed. And so this shows us right here. See how it's flattened out? That's them, I think, hitting it with their ray gun. Because it's pointed right at the core. And so the core keeps on rebuilding. This is really amazing to me. I hope it is fascinating to you too. Oh. But I guess, you know, I don't know, it's supposed to definitely be definitively moving east, definitely by tomorrow. So if 24 hours from now, if Jerry is still on a northwest path, we have a problem. I'm not trying to get everybody scared here, man. I'm just watching like a hawk. That's what I do. Hey, you got one major. You could load faster, you know. I guess you can't. Let's watch its projected path on Windy. This is want to do what it do. So it's just like me going, hey, you can join me. But smoke 'em if you got 'em. Oh, man. So, the models always show it. And almost every time I've showed you these models, it always has Jerry going to the east soon. Whether it was 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But, actually, you know what might be better? Well, this is not as sexy as a model. Why does everything gotta go so slow? Oh. We're looking at pressure. This might be better. Oh, yeah. So it had Jerry standing still until tomorrow at noon. That shit ain't happening. Everything's weird. Why does everything always have to be so weird all the time? And then all the blue around, I don't know. It just seems like we are primed for some weird shit to happen, man. And I think most meteorologists do a good job. And they do the best they can with the tools that they've been given and the structure. Look at that triple feature there. There's a Martian boot pattern now, if I ever saw one. And so that is the deal. You know, if you get a paycheck from someone, you got to follow their rules. That's one of the beauties of THORnews, and you guys, you know, quote unquote, paying my salary is I can say whatever I want whenever I want. Granted, I get death threats, like I got 2 in the last week, from people who can afford to, you know, have me killed, I guess. If I didn't have such great magical defenses. And so that's why I think it's worked like this for 3 years, because you guys know I'll even put my life on the line often to tell you the truth. And I'm not here to freaking fearmonger shit up. If I wanted to fearmonger stuff up, I'd be talking about the flipping economy. You know? And we've had nothing but fear. See, even the pressure map's it doesn't even know what it's doing. Everything's so weird. And we've had nothing but fear shoved down our throats for 20 years since 9/11. Y2K is going to get us. And then it's always something else. See, the pressure model isn't even working, man. Yeah, things are just weird. And then it's like Karen is supposed to go. The models have no idea what to do with Karen. They're like, oh, should I go north? Should I go south? Should I go down? Should I go up? Should I come around? But all the models agree Lorenzo's going to be a beast. I'm almost 100% sure Lorenzo's going to be Cat 5. None of the models are saying it, but, you know, whatever. And it'll be interesting to track Lorenzo, and I'll do the same thing to figure out at what point the models say Lorenzo is going to make it the furthest west. Because if he busts that, then we know we got problems. And Jerry's track determines Karen's track, determines Lorenzo's track. And there's that giant ridge that, if Karen survives, would slide under. And that is the same kind of ridge that Jerry's busting through right now. Why is everything broken? Okay, let's try the GFS. This is very conversational. If I can't get affection or companionship while kicking ass in my foxhole, then I guess I'll just be conversationally and see, it too has Jerry just sitting in the same spot. Something is rotten in Denmark, bro. Because look, the euro, let's do that again. Oh, man. Let's go back to, and that all that being blue, I don't know. I'm not trying to freak anybody out. And sometimes I think Katya does listen, so I don't want to look like a jerk in front of her. You know? So, so we got, this is Monday. Let me know when Jerry moves on this, on the euro. Jerry hadn't moved at all. Oh, he's gone north. He's gone a little more north. Now he's going bigger. But this has him just going north. So this has him just headed north. And then he stops. Why is everything so weird, man? Then he starts going east on Wednesday, the 25th. And there's Fujiwara action possible and shit. I don't know. Weather's definitely fascinating. Interesting, always. Oh, geez, Louise. And then the models had a Category 4 storm hitting Europe. A Category 4 hurricane. That's some I'd never seen before. He's a fighter. Yeah, but notice how he keeps flip-flopping like a slinky over the ridge. And so the ray guns even pushed his convection, which is like the water and stuff and clouds, away from the center. But he's not like, I'm hooking back up with myself. Like Mitch all together. And see? So then this adjusts. The ray gun coming out of the keys is like it's literally I'm watching it follow him. It's technology versus Neptune. I just repeated myself 3 times. I guess I should turn this one off. I can do another update in an hour or two. But see, this is when I decided to make the video. When I was watching this, because this is the first time I saw him, like the body of him flip over into the ridge. And I was like, oh, wow, man. Oh, flipping wow. See that? And he could die. I mean, he could get torn to shreds, or because he is in as hostile conditions as you can be in, but he's still hanging on. Kind of like me. Jerry is a metaphor for me, I guess. Because I really have been under attack and every which way but loose. And it's only by 1,000 miracles and the love and appreciation of Esther Fight Club that I'm still here. Oh, dude. Because I've watched him, like I said, he's like a slinky. He keeps slinking towards. And so if this slinky's over again, because if this part gets to here, then people are going to start talking about Jerry again. I can promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the mimic. This is precipitable water. Oh, there's Lorenzo. Did I mention the front tail? Yeah, I did. This whole situation is... But yeah, sure. If I had a cute lady about the size of Ariana Grande laying on my back right now, chit-chatting with me about this, that'd be great. But, you know, not all dreams come true. No matter how hard you worked for them, or how much you deserve it, or how cool, funny, smart you might be. What's it talking about? Yeah, so I'm watching this thing like a hawk. And remember, I'd been saying all the previous models was like, Jerry's going to get to here, go to here, and then go out to sea. Now, do you see that happening? Nope. Me neither. Okay. I'm up. I'm on your night shift. And I'm keeping track of things. And just look at his shape. He don't look like... There's one thing to look at him, and this is the precipitable water on all the multiple layers of the atmosphere, I believe. And so if you kick it on back over... Oops. Oh, that's Lorenzo sitting in a benzo. Yeah, he's a beast, man. Puerto Rico, you better look out. Although everybody says he's going out to sea. But look, so on here he looks nasty and tattered. On here he looks like he's got a good core, but he's still getting... Look at that flip over. That's flipping me out, man. So yeah, but just see, there's the ray gun, and it adjusts. Like, it changes to his core. Like, yeah. My thoughts have had major revelations about the geoengineering stuff, and technology does get better, although not for the public, but in the private sector, I'm sure. And so they're hitting it. But it looks, I mean, you can almost see the bands and the lines, and okay, so we're just, stay tuned. I mean, I've talked about this hurricane season all year. Technically, I've talked about The northeast coast should be on high alert. And just because the 5-day period I talked about ends today, you do have a major cyclonic situation just a couple hundred miles offshore. So we're not putting our guard down at all until the end of October. And hopefully then, Okay. I love you guys. And if the ninjas do get me, I did my best. And then I bet if I would have got that good luck kiss for hurricane season or for luck or for whatever, then the ninjas probably wouldn't have got me. Whatever. I'm probably pretty dang safe. I love you. It's true. And I'll talk to you soon. Oh, yeah. We only get one frame of this every hour. Random fact. God bless everyone. Stay cool.